my god. It's coming up for... It's 2:42. What am I doing up so early? Oh, I don't know. So... all part of lifestyle. All lifestyle choice. It's all part of the lifestyle. So basically we're up early. Good to watch out for drunk people, I suppose, when you drive at this time in the morning. It's -1 or something, or it's 0 degrees. And yeah, Morrison's 24-hour must be. See what we got, there's also the risk that the road's shut when you come up here. It's like, well, how do you really know for sure? I suppose you'd have to look it up. Keep an eye on it all, you know. Oh, shut up. That's all the fault lights coming on. So I think it's the Denny Road that's shut. There's a truck. Bit of snow on the road, a wee bit, frost or snow or something. Got the fog lights on. Well, there is freezing fog. Turn up the heater. So what's going on? Well, I'm still half asleep, so I don't suppose I'm really very chatty at the moment. The usual dumb people on YouTube and the usual nice people as well. So yesterday I didn't get out to Edinburgh. Didn't bother going because of the weather. So today I've got to make up for it. Got to make up for it today. What we got here? What is this? Roadworks. I was sitting there thinking, what have I forgotten? Last Saturday I forgot my coffee. What does this sign say? Caution, low temperatures, drive with care. So the comments I had in the morning from YouTube was somebody said, I was talking about salary sacrifice electric vehicles, and I'm claiming that they are a tax evasion, because they are, and is how. So I tried to explain it the best way that I can. So it's government incentivised endeavour to encourage business users to use electric vehicles. So it's kind of like a form of communism for electric vehicles, because people don't actually want them. So they've been encouraged with tax purposes to take them, all on the sort of spurious net zero nonsense stuff, which is all very iffy, to say the least. They should have just carried on developing the internal combustion engine. But there's all these decisions are kind of usually about money, you know. Generally, the way things are all going, it's for the detriment of your average person, especially in Scotland, where we have, you know, the highest drug problem deaths in Europe. Sort of could be connected to, you know, lack of industry, job prospects, that sort of thing, future. So what is happening with the capitalist system is, I suppose, with the system is that things that should be free, so because I'm not a communist, but things that should be free or cheap should be, say, coal to heat your homes, but of course that was, the Conservative government shut the pits. Well, it was a Labour government did as well, yeah, to be fair, yeah, of course they did. They shut the pits, and then, so now we use gas, so now we're being told gas is bad, and we need to use air source heat pumps, which is electric, you know. We go round in circles with all that nonsense. And all while your average ordinary person can't afford to stay warm or eat healthy food or travel. But that's the sort of gloomy side of it. You know, positive side is, you know, things are so much better worldwide. You know, in terms of health and starvation and stuff like that. It's all better, all good, but it's all at risk all the time, of course. Kelpies. We're in 4th. You never know, it could be a wee bit icy here. This corner. So I've just got to be slightly careful. Basically what this video is about is I'm taking you on a journey from where I was to where I'm going out. So there's somebody across there walking around inappropriately dressed and everything like that. Probably been out drinking. Could get hypothermia. At the same time, if somebody like that was to come towards me in the car and that, I would accelerate off and leave them behind. I've done that a few times. You don't want to get involved with drunk people. Which is sad because it could be somebody genuinely needing help, but I've had people come up to the car and everything like that. It's probably more likely in the summer when you're driving at this time in the morning, you're going to get drunks floating around. I don't know if it's... I imagine it's probably not as bad as it was when I'm shutting down all the pubs and stuff and businesses getting squeezed. There's less likely to be people out enjoying themselves with the new normal, which is like destroying our societies. All for the green nonsense. The green thing is incredibly bad for ordinary people. Really not a good idea at all. It's really like your sort of middle class types that are shouting for it. I think a lot of things are human beings are extremely selfish, so they campaign for things and shout for things. Like 20 miles per limit's a classic example, but they don't apply it to themselves. You know, so they say things like, oh, we want to low traffic neighbourhoods and stuff, but they still expect to be able to drive around in their own cars somewhere else. The classic examples of wind farms. Like, why don't you put wind farms right? Why don't they go in all these in the better off areas? Well, they don't, do they? You know, why are they out in the country? Why can't they be out of sight, away out? Why are they away out of sight, out of there? If you want that stuff, why don't you have it in the city or where you live? You know, that type of thing. And there is a lot of this sort of hypocrisy. You get people hanging around here as a car sitting there, they'll be waiting probably for the car boot sale to open or whatever, or meet somebody. Yeah. So the electric cars and the money that the council wasted sitting there. Vans and cars and shit from Falkirk Council. Cash strat, they've no money, but they've been pushed into this net zero thing. But they've no money. And it's all like different they apply for different funding places, and that's kind of like, really you've got to break that down and argue about that and say stop talking shite, you know, with your bullshit. We're not into listening to that crap. You've got to fund in it. You're just saying it's for some specific thing, you know, and you know. Hello.
Go in front of me if you want.
Aye, alright.
Because we've got George coming as well.
Right. Ooh. Oh, oh shit.